picked the wrong day to stop drinking. All right, we've had our fiesta. Just kidding. All right, now we're going to Ellijay. You know it's booming for more than just apples. It's a wine destination as well. Here with all the details and the wines, Jennifer Grimes with Pick Ellijay and Lloyd Clark with Ellijay Wineries. Thank you both for welcome back.
Thank you.
And such a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
Before the show, I was saying I was so excited because while I've been to Ellijay a bunch with Jim and the kids, I've never been to any winery. So we are going to educate me and the audience of what a destination this has become, right, Jennifer?
Absolutely, it has. It's been booming. It's been absolutely insane, actually. We probably have doubled wineries in the last 2 years alone.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so some are still haven't opened yet, but this summer coming, like Rue Mountain Vineyards is going to be absolutely amazing. They've got 2 tasting rooms, a rooftop restaurant coming in. We've got Grapes and Ladders just opened last year. Buckley, which you're going to try one of theirs today.
Good.
Canoe opened. Reese Cider House opened. I mean, and this is all in the last, almost the last year.
That's really interesting given everything that we were dealing with, you know, in the last few years, in the last 3 years. But maybe that's just a way people were like, I want to escape and also, you know, find a business that's going to be sustained by, you know, the great tourism and the great things that area has to offer. And let's talk about that in terms of what makes it so great for growing wine.
Well, as Jennifer said, business is booming up in North Georgia, specifically Gilmer County. We have an environment similar to the Bordeaux region of France. So that enables us to grow Vitis vinifera grapes. You know, your big reds like your Cabernet Sauvignons, your Merlots, your Cabernet Franc. We're also growing French and American hybrids. So this is wines such as Chambourcin and Vidal Blanc, which is a wonderful white grape that we love growing up there.
Okay, I can't
And we're growing Native American grapes, and these allow us to make a wide variety of wines, ranging from, you know, sweet to dry to red, white, full body, light body. So a wide variety that we brought for y'all to taste today.
I cannot wait. Okay, so let's talk about what you are surprising me with a few. What are we starting with?
Okay, we're going to start with well, this is a surprise. So
Okay, right. So right.
it's a surprise.
So
and then
you're
we'll
going to ask me what notes I'm tasting.
what are you picking up?
Exactly.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right, this sounds so fancy. While he's pouring that, tell me, there's safe ways if you're going to go wine tasting and you want to do it, obviously, what are you recommending,
We wanna be
drivers? Or
safe. Yeah, if you go to pickellijay.com or gilmerchamber.com and you hit the visitor page and then you hit sip, that'll give you a list of all the wineries, distilleries, cider house, breweries. So that'll give you a list of everywhere to go. And then you want a driver, right? You don't want to be driving around while you're tasting.
Right.
So we have about 8 to 12 companies in Ellijay, wonderful companies from small vehicles to large vans that'll drive you around, give you a safe trip, lots of bachelorette parties, girls trips, family get-togethers.
I'm in.
Pick a safe way to do it right on our website, easy, and you get to see all the choices. So to build your itinerary, pickellijay.com.
right there, pickellijay.com. Okay.
Okay, are you ready?
I am so ready.
Okay, this is our first one. Why don't you give a sample?
Okay, and I'm supposed to tell you what I'm tasting,
Yeah.
right?
I'm trying to see what he poured you.
Delicious, crisp. I can't, wait, grapefruit? No.
Grapefruit, a little bit of grapefruit. How about some melon?
There's no wrong answer.
A little melon?
Yes,
Little
because that's
creamy?
the sweet, because normally I'm not a super grapefruity person, except for those palomas, but the melon smooths it out.
Yep.
Okay, what is this one called?
This is a Vidal Blanc from one of my favorite winemakers up in North Georgia, Justin McNeil, Chateau Maitre, and he aged this in stainless steel. He allowed it to go through a secondary fermentation we call malolactic fermentation, which gives it a little bit of creaminess. And he aged it on the yeast cells, what we call the lees, for a little bit to give that creaminess. So it's a wonderful wine.
Really, really good.
Just put 2,500 new vines in yesterday. The whole community came out, volunteered, and planted 2,500 new vines. So
How
if you've been to Ellijay
fun.
before wine tasting, you have not been recently. It's a different story.
Okay, good. All right, we've got about 90 seconds for me to try three more wines.
This is a big one.
Somebody driving me home. Okay, hold on, let me do that. I can't, more citrus than that, than the last one.
More citrus, so then you get a little more acidity. This wine is packed full of several grapes from Ingelheim Vineyards, good friends of ours, Gary and Jan Engel own
Delicious.
This is French-American hybrids. We have Vidal Blanc in there. We have Traminette. We have Petit Mancin, which is a wonderful grape we grow. We have even Pinot Grigio in there,
Yes.
and Traminette. So Gary packed a lot of grapes from his vineyard into that wonderful
I want
wine.
him to give me a
I
tour.
know.
Okay, we
This
only
is the
have
last
time for one more.
This is one
This
I
is-
actually made.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, have time for a fun fact about the area, about wine? Somebody has a taster?
Sure. I mean, it's actually family friendly. The views are absolutely epic. There's cheese plates, there's food trucks, there's concerts this weekend. There's Cinco de Mayo stuff going on. There's concerts there on almost any weekend. So it's a event. It's something to go to.
I want to go.
Okay.
This is amazing. All right, I think the first one and the third one were my favorite. We have to wrap. But most importantly, now you know where to go. Pick Ellijay. Plan your itinerary today. Thank you both.
I have to tell you, that's made from apples. We are the apple
Really?
capital.
Apple
of Georgia.
capital.
Yeah.